What's up, guys? It's BigBear77 back at you with a real quick video, and we're going to do a story time video. That's right, guys. Before I get into this video, I guess Mondays aren't working for me. Back-to-back weeks, I've tried to get a video up on Monday for story time, and it seems like I remember it late at night and going into Tuesday. So we're going to try to go ahead and just move the schedule to Tuesday for these story times, because it seems to work better for me. I mean, I don't know. It works better for me, so let's just stick with it. This is not going to be a funny story time, something that you're going to laugh about, but it's going to be a story time, a slap in the face kind of story time for me. And what it's about is the day I got slapped in the face with reality. And what I'm talking about is it all started on a Wednesday night several years back. I was at church, and it's going to be kind of a mixture here, because this is something I could have saved for the house vlog, but I want to do it during story time. But anyways, I was at church, and I got up because I wasn't feeling good. My chest was hurting. So I went back to the back to get some water, and I sit back in the back in the lobby. And the pastor came back there to pray for me, and he wanted to know what was going on. And, well, I wasn't going to tell him. So, yeah, Bergie does. She's a snitch. But anyway, she told the pastor, and he goes, he's just telling me to go to the hospital. Well, guys, if you know me, let me just get this out straight now. I don't like doctors, because they got these things called needles. I don't like needles, so I don't like doctors. But I'm not a big fan of going to the doctor, but I do when I have to. And I wasn't going to go, but he was very persistent. We had a long talk that night, and to make the long story short, I went to the doctor. Yeah, simple. I went to the doctor, or the hospital, ER. And we sat in the ER for a little bit, and they got me back there, and the whole time Bergie's on the phone with the pastor, texting him, and he was up all night with us, texting back and forth. But anyways, they got me in there, and you know what? I'm telling you what. They get you back there, right? Then they put these wires all over you. You don't know where they're sticking them. They're just sticking them all over the place up. You feel like you're, I don't know, some science experiment. But anyways, you have all these wires over you, and I'm laying there, and they gave me that nitroglycerin. I was going to call it like nitro, nitro whatever. But anyways, they gave me that thing that you stick under the tongue or whatever, and I guess the effect it was having made them believe that it could be my heart. So I'm laying there, and I start looking down at these wires sticking all over the place, and I'm like, I'm starting to come to my senses, and I'm like, this doesn't seem right. This doesn't feel right. I look over, and I see Bergie sitting there, and I look up, and I see my mom over there in the corner, and the face is no one smiling. It was a very somber moment there. And then the doctor starts talking about possible heart issues, possible heart attack, that I'm going to have to fly out to Vegas, or ambulance ride out to Vegas, because I wasn't flying, because that's a lot more money than riding in an ambulance, even though it doesn't take as long. But and I'm hearing all this stuff, and it's all going through my ear, and it's like it's boom, 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 slapping me upside the head. I knew there needed to be changes to be made. I didn't like being laying there looking like I'm some kind of experiment, or experiment X laying. Yeah, I didn't like that. And well, we went to the heart doctor, and they did the EKG or whatever on me, and he didn't find nothing. But at the same time, my father had heart issues, and they didn't find nothing until it was too late. So there was some worry there about that, and but I knew it was time to make a change, and the doctor said that's the positive, is I'm decided to make a change before they find something. And I cut out soda. I'm on 5 months. 5 months, guys. And if you guys knew me before now, I would drink like 2 liters of Dr. Pepper a day. if not more. And now I don't drink any. I drink teas, water, juices. I drink what I can, but no soda. It's gone. And I've lost a lot of weight due to that, just cutting out soda completely. And it's been a different change in me. But I knew there had to be a change. So I didn't want to be down there with all those wires sticking out from all over the place. I didn't know where they were growing out of next. But that's the day that I got slapped with a dose of reality. And now there's decisions coming up very soon due to my health. And decisions I have to make. Guys, I could ask for everybody's advice, but there's going to be people on there that try to tell you what to do. And ultimately, it's going to be my decision, not theirs. I could ask for their advice, and then I either take their advice or not take their advice. It's simple as that. But a lot of people like to tell you what to do, how to live your life, and that's not what I need. So, and that's one reason I do the encouragement vlogs. But anyways, so I got some decisions coming up in my life that reflect my health and things that I have to do to maybe make a change, because I know I'm overweight. I know this weight is killing me. And but I know it's not a fun story time, and you guys want a fun story time. I promise you next week I'll tell you a fun story time. Maybe a story time from school, the school days. I don't know. Maybe a fun story time from when I played football. I have a couple of those stories. We'll see. We will see. I got some good fun story time. So hope you guys enjoy this one. If you do, hit that like button, comment. Always encourage someone, because you never know when they need it the most. And that's something I would like to just express to you guys. Encourage them, because you never know when they need it the most. That's all I got. I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you for watching another story time with Big Bear. I'm out. Peace.